This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud, and we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. They're strong into the end zone.
All this build-up for this great playoff game. What a way to start the electricity. Taking the opening kick back to the house. This building is on fire. That sideline electric. All the momentum on that side.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day. Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Dropping back, it's Manning. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this playoff, they're going to have to run the football well. And they've always been able to do that with elite talent at that position. Check out this list. Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, Earl Campbell, Bijan Robinson, and the guy I had to see firsthand when I played, Jamal Charles. This dude was incredible.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Hawkins. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. He'll hand it off, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Long runs, hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Design quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Bailey. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Sees an opening. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? He's got space. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Penn State 14, Texas 3.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Longhorns offense takes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Manning. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. And the pressure's on. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's
intercepted right near the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. The pocket breaking down. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first. Move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this running the football, don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Open field ahead. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Handoff running right. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Now Penn State will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Longhorns. He runs it into the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Back to pass. It's Bailey. He's looking to scramble, and he'll be brought down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Time enough for 1 more play in the half. Trying to find room. It's Bishop. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The offense going with the hurry-up.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
QB keeper all the way. Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. He's got the first and still going. He's got some space, look out. Touchdown, Texas. The comeback is on.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Movement here from the tight end. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Oh boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, now he's just showing off. What a versatile threat this guy is. As a tight end, you've got to be able to block. You've got to create mismatches. You've got to be reliable catching the football. But this is just insane. Laying out to catch the ball? Why?
The back's got it. Tackled, but first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to scramble. Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
2 things happening right here on this snap, Chris. One is that this defense is in no man's land because the secondary is in man coverage. They're not going to have eyes in the backfield. They're focused on these players running the routes down the field. And then secondly, it's the quarterback's recognition of that coverage. Once he sees that he doesn't have eyes on him, he takes off. And once he breaks contain, there's the speed, and it's a huge run down the field. Beautiful job recognizing the coverage and then getting all the way down the field for an explosive play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's got the first, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. We got to check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short completion to the tight end. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down and 10 now. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. You've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big hit at the end, but they bring a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Breaks it up. Now here he goes. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. To throw, it's Manning. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they come roaring back now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. On the run, it's Smothers. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Dropping back, it's Manning. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. On the move now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a sword kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down. This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
That's caught. It's Henderson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
That is a perfect job by the offense. Attacking outside the numbers along the sideline, getting the clock stopped in this situation is huge. Now moving forward, every completion outside of the numbers or past the chains to stop the clock.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
If you're the offensive play caller, you've got to know if you've got a 4th down in your pocket or not. So the head coach has got to be communicating to his offensive coordinator whether he has 2 downs to score or if this is it. If this is it, it's got to be a throw. If not, maybe they run the football.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Now all the pressure is on this kicker to try to tie it up. I tell you what, Chris, this is when I do not envy these guys at all. The pressure-packed situation. You've got to go out and make this field goal.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that ties the game. We could be headed for overtime. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the upmen. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So from the 29, this will be a game-winning field goal attempt from 46 yards away. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Iheanacho didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatten and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.